So Dwayne Wade is out for the rest of the season with a fractured elbow, I believe. You know what? I didn't even check here. Right as I saw it said end of season, I was like, heck no. I didn't even look. Okay, Bulls guard Dwayne Wade will be sidelined for the rest of the regular season after suffering a sprain and fracture of his elbow in Wednesday's game. What did I say from the beginning? What did I say in that last video? We are not good enough to make the playoffs, but not sucky enough to get a lottery pick. It's the worst spot, y'all. It's the worst spot. And, you know, of course, right as vintage Rondo starts to show up, right? Right as Mirotic actually is starting to play decent, knocking down some threes, taking better shots. And, of course, right as Denzel Valentine, too, is starting to show up. It's always something with us. It's always something. Right as we start to figure something out, they start to mess it up, right? You know, if I'm Dwayne Wade, though, to be honest with you, I mean, I think he did this on purpose. I bet you he just got a little bruise, right? Little bruise right here. But he's like, oh, y'all, it's fractured, man. It's sprained and fractured. I think I'm going to have to stand out the rest of the season. I would do the same thing if I was him. The same exact thing. Because this team is a bunch of losers that don't want to play. They don't play defense. How many wide open looks did Brook Lopez and Mike Conley get last night for the Grizzlies? They don't know how to move without the ball. They just sit there like, oh, Jimmy, either pass it to Wade or shoot the three, man. We're just going to sit right here. When you pass it to us, we'll just launch it up. That's all they do. I'll give Mirotic. He's starting to play better. Denzel's starting to play better. But all they do is shoot threes. They got to drive more. What do you do now for the Bulls? I mean, I think you got to fire Fred Hoiberg. I mean, I've said that from the beginning, even without injuries. But right now, since the season is for sure now dead, it is for sure now dead. It was already pretty much dead before. I mean, now it's like even deader. Let Jim Boylan take this team over. Why not? What are you losing out of that? Nothing. You're not losing nothing. Let Jim Boylan play all these young guys and just see what happens. That's what I say you do. Give him 15 games to see what he can do. That's what I say if you do if you're guard packs. And I say you shut down Jimmy Butler for the rest of the season. Shut down Robin Lopez for the rest of the season. That's what I say you do. There's no point of winning games now. Developing young players, yes. Winning games, there is no point to it now. No point. It's seriously just a waste of time at this point now. That's it. Just see what Jim Boylan can do. Play all the young guys. That's all you can really do now. And finish off this waste of a season. And this waste of a franchise that we call the Chicago Bulls. All right, Dwayne Wade's out for the rest of the season, y'all. I'm going to go cry into my pillow now. I'll see y'all.